Okay, everyone's in seats, great. Okay, today is our educational training. All Greek members have to go through educational training in order to be in Greek chapter. So you are going to get some alcohol education, hazing education, and sexual assault. Our team from our sexual assault office will be there. It is very important, I know we're really chatty this morning, it's very important that we listen to everyone that comes. Your recruitment guys will be making sure that you're not on your phones during this. This is important information. We want you to know about the resources to be successful here at the University of Oklahoma. So it's really important that you pay attention to all that come and speak. And recruitment guys, it's important that you guys are listening as well. Okay? Got it? Got it? Okay, perfect. All right. I am going to, so first is selections training, and I'm going to talk to you about preference round. It looks a lot different than it has any other round. So I want to make sure that I explain this to you. I have a script because it's very important that I read off of this script because I want you to hear this information how it should be given to you, okay? And I don't want to forget one piece of information. Okay, this is really important because things can change tonight as your options can change how you're doing things. So I want to make sure that you know your options, okay? Okay, you are going to attend the preference parties that you've been invited back to. I believe you will receive your schedule at 4:30, right? Oh my goodness. 4 o'clock. Oh gosh. It says 4 on my script. For some reason I'm saying 4:30 today. Goodness. I gotta read my script. I will be reading my script. Once you're done with your last party, you need to come here to Jim Thorpe. Okay, so whatever your last party is, you need to come to Jim Thorpe. You will receive a white card that looks like this, front and back. Once you've completed your selection, you will walk to a computer lab. It's going to be Gold Hall. No worries if you don't know how to get there. We'll have recruitment guides lined up leading you to Gold Hall, okay? So whenever your party is done, if you have just one party tonight and you go to the first party, you need to come in here immediately after. Okay, please read the card carefully before you sign it. Also read the back. You have to sign it. Yeah,
Yes, sorry, I sneezed. I'm sorry.
Excuse me. Okay, so it's really important that you read the back. There's a grade release, student conduct release. This is a contract, okay? Don't ever sign a contract in your life without reading it. Okay, I got myself when I was a freshman into obtaining contract for like 5 years or something. Okay, read everything in fine print. Okay, I learned that the hard way. Okay, so tonight's special because if you maximize your options, you will be guaranteed a sorority tomorrow. We do that here at the University of Oklahoma. If you maximize your options tonight, you will be guaranteed one of the chapters that you're invited back to for tomorrow for bid day. So if you have 2 sororities and you place both of them on this card, then you'll be guaranteed one of those sororities tomorrow. You also have the option to not maximize your options and only place 1 sorority on your card if you went to 2. So if you went to 2 chapters and you only place 1 on your card, then you're not maximizing your options, but you have the right to do that. That is called intentional single preferencing. That's the word we use for not maximizing your options. Nothing else that you have heard, because it's not like any other thing. It's called intentional single preferencing. If you have 2 chapters and you only put 1 on your card, then you're intentional single preferencing, and we cannot guarantee that you will receive that chapter that you put on your card. Okay? That's if you have 2 and you only put 1. If you have 1 sorority that you're invited back to today, and you put it on your binding agreement, then you are guaranteed that chapter tomorrow. That looks different for women that are invited back to 1 chapter today. They go and they put this on their binding agreement and they are guaranteed that chapter. That's not intentional single preferencing. Intentional single preferencing is when you have 2 chapters and you only put 1 on there. Okay? Okay, I'm going to read the card just so that you understand the agreement that it says. It says, I'm willing to accept an invitation to membership from any women's sorority that I listed on this agreement. I may limit my choices to just one or list any of the women's sororities, fraternities. They're all fraternities except for one sorority. Isn't that cool? They're all fraternities, but single-sex women organizations. I may limit my choices to just one or list any of the women's sorority whose preference round last event I attended and from which I am willing to accept membership. I realize that by not listing the maximum number of events I attended, I may be limiting my potential to join any other NPC group during a formal recruitment should I not be placed with my choice. So if you intend a single preference and you don't match, then you will not receive a bid tomorrow, is what that says. Okay? Once I submit this agreement to OU Pan-Hellenic Association, I cannot change the order of my preferences or add or delete a preference. Okay? Once you're in here, you will have some time to make your decisions in here. Okay? So you can come in here, it'll be quiet, you have time to make decisions. But once you leave here and go to the computer lab, you cannot change. Okay? So if you need a pencil and paper, that's fine. If you need to do some pros, that's fine. We will let you take that time. And then once you leave here, then you cannot switch or change your mind, okay? I have an option of not submitting an agreement at this time. So you don't have to submit an agreement and you can withdraw from the process. If that's the case, you can go to your parties and then you can come here and then you can say you don't want to complete the process and I'll take your card and we'll just withdraw you right in here, okay? So make sure if you go to your parties this evening and you just decided not to join, that you don't want to join either one of those chapters or one of the chapters that you're invited back to, then you can come here, we'll withdraw you in here. Once I submit this agreement, I am bound by the National Pan-Hellenic Conference 1 calendar year rule. This rule states that if I receive an invitation to membership from a group that I have listed and then do not accept it, I am not eligible to be pledged until the beginning of the next fall formal recruitment. Okay? So if you put 2 chapters down here, and you will be guaranteed one of those chapters. If you do not accept your bid, you cannot join another organization until next fall formal recruitment. Okay? So you receive 2, you put them down, you'll be matched. You know you'll be matched because that's a guarantee. But then you decide tomorrow, once you get the bid, your recruitment guys hand you the bid, you say, I don't want to go, then you cannot join another organization until the next fall formal recruitment. Okay? If you do not maximize your options, you ISP, and you do not get a bid tomorrow, you get kicked out of the system because you don't match, then you can go through our informal recruitment process that starts in the fall. Okay? Our spring recruitment. Okay? So, if you get a piece of paper tomorrow with a bid on it, then you can't go back through formal recruitment until the next fall. Okay? Until next fall, 2016. We're in 2015, right? 2016. Okay? Is that clear? Should I guess? Okay, great. I'm tired. I know. But it's 12:30. Let's talk about some sleep. Well, probably not because the band was out. Right? At 8 or something. And boomers, boomer. Okay, do not, okay, and two other things I want to say about this, and then we'll look at the computer process. Do not worry about, what you need to worry about is how you're feeling and what you want to do tonight. You don't need to worry about what the chapter is doing. They make their decisions. Even if you are talking to one member and they tell you, I don't know, whatever they might tell you, you need to realize that that is not them that makes those decisions. It's an entire chapter that makes a decision. So you don't need to be worried about what the chapter is doing. You need to be worried about your decision and how you feel and what you feel comfortable with this evening, okay? I don't know what the chapter, I can't tell you what the chapters, what they do, how they make their bid list. I can't tell you that, okay? I don't know that, you don't know that. So you just need to be worried about what you have control over, and that's this white card, and you're making your selections. Okay, if you have any questions at all, you come find me, and Sarah Rainey will be here. Sarah Harrington will be here in this room, and we can answer any questions about this. Any questions you might have about ISP, any questions you might have about withdrawing, whatever, or anything, if there's a statement here you don't understand on this card, we'll be here tonight with you when you are making your selections, when you're filling this out. Please ask us. We're the experts when it comes to this, okay? If your recruitment guides don't know, then they will direct you to us, and chapter members aren't well versed on this either, so just ask us, okay? All right. Yes, that's it. Let's go. You will then take your blue card. You will go to Gould Hall. Everyone will go to Gould Hall. If you had problems with your passwords this week, you will ask for Kate when you get in Gould Hall, and she will get you in to the system and get you to your selections, okay? Kate. All right. You'll put your username, password, submit. Okay, then you'll go to recruitment. And then today will be final day selection. Wow, we're changing it up on you. Final day selection. Okay, all right, you will have, if you were invited back to two, it's only 2 boxes. You will have 2 on your left, and you do, it does matter what order you rank them in. It needs to be what you rank them here, 1 and 2, okay? So if you want alpha first, you would like to receive a bid from alpha first, and then beta, you need to put alpha first, and it should have a 1 on it, and then beta will have a 2 on it. Okay? Or like this P&M, they wanted beta first, so they put beta 1 and alpha second. Okay, that's how it should look. There's the same agreement is on this screen that you agree to and you say and sign out, but if you have 1 chapter, you just move that 1 chapter over if you are signing the binding agreement, and that tells us that you will want to bid in that chapter. If you have 2 chapters and you only want 1, you only move 1 over, okay? So if you have 2 chapters, you're only going to put that chapter here, and you're only going to move 1 over, okay? Got it? Yep. Okay, that's great. Thank you. Save. And print, and oh my goodness, look who we have next.